Hey guys, so today I am doing the I Heart Drugstore Makeup Tag, and I've never done a tag video before, so I'm really excited to do this one. And I also thought that why not do the drugstore makeup tag, because I only buy drugstore makeup, so it's kind of like the perfect tag for me. So I'm just gonna get started on talking about the questions and the products. Question number 1. What is your favorite drugstore makeup brand? This question was really hard for me because I buy so much drugstore makeup that I basically have purchased every single brand out there. So trying to decide on which one in particular was like super difficult. So I ended up picking 2, and my 2 favorite brands of drugstore makeup are CoverGirl and Maybelline. So I just have 2 little examples of products that I really like from the 2 brands. CoverGirl, I've noticed, makes really good like eyeshadows. They're a lot creamier for eyeshadows than say like Revlon's quads. Those are really chalky, and CoverGirl has like, they're really smooth and they go on really well, and they're not like the most pigmented when you put them on your eyes, but they're also very buildable. So this quad in particular is Prima Donna, and it's one of their newer quads that are out right now. And as an example of one of my favorite products from Maybelline, I have one of Maybelline's Color Whispers, and this one is in Who Wore It Redder. And these are just really good, almost lip stains of sorts, so they go on really smooth and they last a really long time, and you can just put like a lip gloss on top of them and they look really good. Question number 2. What are your favorite face, cheek, and lip products? So I don't have tons of favorite face products because I actually don't use really like foundations or concealers very much. So my favorite face products are actually 2 BB creams. And the first one is Olay Fresh Effects BB Cream in Fair to Light. And the next is Revlon's Photo Ready BB Cream in Light, 010 Light. And I really like these 2 because they're actually kind of very different. The Revlon BB Cream is, I would call it a little bit more chalky than the Olay one. The Olay one is very moisturizing, and it's kind of like a suntan, sunscreen like consistency, and this one's a lot thinner and I guess drier, but not in a bad way. I often like wear them every other day to get my skin not like used to one so it doesn't like break out because of one, and then I just like transfer back and forth, and sometimes I use them together, so like the 2 different consistencies mixed together in this like heavenly BB cream awesome. My favorite blush is by e.l.f, and this is the color Candid Coral, and as you can see I've hit pan pretty bad on it, but I will not get a new one until it's like completely gone. So this is Candid Coral. There we go. There's a nice show of me hitting pan. And it just is really flattering to my skin tone, and it doesn't look too pink or reddish and doesn't like inflame my cheeks, I guess, so I don't look very clowny. It's very subtle and sweet and nice. My favorite lip product at the moment is Revlon Color Burst Lip Gloss in Rose Pearl. This is what it looks like. See if you can see the bottom. It's really small, so I don't know if you can see it, and I'm like shaking like crazy. And it's a really good color to put on top of basically any kind of lipsticks that I have, or like lip butters, and it's just really subtle, and it's not a nude, but it's very natural looking, so I definitely like this. Question number 3. Least favorite product. I would have to say that my least favorite drugstore product is Revlon's lip butters. This one is in Strawberry Shortcake. See if you can see that. And it's just a really soft, light pink. And I love the color. I absolutely adore this color. It looks really good on. But the consistency and the feeling of it on your lips and how it just like dries your lips out after like 10 minutes is terrible. And I really liked lip butters, and I really liked this when I first started wearing it because I loved how it felt going on, but then it just got worse and worse as I wore it. So I'm really glad that Maybelline made their own version of these because theirs are so much better. So this is definitely my least favorite product. Question number 4. What is the best makeup bargain? I would have to say CoverGirl's eyeshadow quads are a really good bargain, and I talked about this one a little bit earlier. It's the Prima Donna one. And this one is fantastic because you can get tons of different looks from it. You can build it into a smoky eye, or it's a really good day look, and this was about $5, maybe a little less. And I really just like CoverGirl squads. They're very, very good just for basic everyday color. If you're not trying to go crazy and you just want a nice subtle eye, these are definitely the way to go. Question number 5. What is your favorite Underdog product? I actually have two favorite Underdog products, and one is the Revlon Color Burst lip gloss that I talked about earlier, because I feel like no one talks about this anymore, or maybe it's just because it's like a super old product and I just recently decided to pick it up or something. But these are definitely fantastic staple lip glosses that I just don't feel like people know about anymore. And then the other product that I think is definitely an Underdog is e.l.f.'s liquid eyeliner. This one is in coffee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's in coffee. You probably can't see it, it's tiny. And then this one is in just black. And it says just black on the bottom. And these are fantastic. I absolutely love these as liquid eyeliners because I'm not a very sure drawer when it comes to anything near my eyes. And these are just really, really easy to use. And actually their applicators are different. So one of these must be a little bit older than the other. This is very much like a felt here. This is very much like a felt kind of tip brush. And it's very, very stiff, which actually comes in really good handy if you're trying to do a really, really thin line. Let me show you the other one. And the other one is more of like a tiny little brush. So they're both different, but you can use them in two different ways, and they create basically the same look, and the black is definitely a lot better for wingtips. And I think these were only $1 or maybe $3 a piece, and I just feel like no one talks about these either, and they're fantastic for anyone who isn't really confident with liquid eyeliners yet and they want to start trying them, but you don't want to spend like tons of money if you find out that you don't actually like using liquid eyeliners. Question number 6, a drugstore product that is overpriced. As I said before, Revlon lip butters, they are terrible in my mind, and they're really expensive. This was like $6.50 or something near that for a lip butter. Just one tiny little stick, and it's not even that good of a quality. The Maybelline Color Whispers I think were only $5, so they're a little less expensive, and the quality is way better. So I would definitely recommend this one over Revlon's. Question number 7, show your best drugstore dupes. So I don't own any name brand makeup, so I actually can't show you guys any dupes because all I use is drugstore makeup. So if you have any dupes that you know of that I can actually go out and get the drugstore brand and have basically the same thing as the name brand, that would be fantastic. I would definitely love that. So if you have any of those, just leave them in the comments below. Question number 8, drugstore product that isn't worth the hype. So sadly, I have to say that Maybelline's color tattoos really disappointed me. This one is in bold gold. It's upside down, my bad, sorry. And then this one is in Bad to the Bronze. And the color isn't like what disappointed me. I really like the shades and stuff, and the consistency is really, really nice. But it just gets glitter everywhere. Like when I put them on my eyes, I used my fingers because obviously these sort of cream eyeshadows don't really do well on brushes, or at least not the brushes I have. And I just felt like I was just covered in glitter. So I really, really like them. I just don't want to look like a disco ball after I put them on and then having to try and remove all the glitter for like the rest of the day. So these definitely disappointed me in that aspect. So those are all the drugstore products I either really, really love or I'm just disappointed by. I would love to hear the drugstore products that you really like to use, seeing as those are the only ones I usually buy. And I really hope that you like this first tag video of mine, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!